Hello everyone, welcome to Cricket Next. I am Bansal Shah and with me I have Soumya Kapoor. India have won the test match in Ranchi against England and also sealed the series 3-1. So Soumya, first of all, what do you think of this win?
No, it's a great win. Why it is a great win? Because it was the youngsters which took us over the line. Dhruv Jurel and Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill was looking a bit, I won't say shaky, but he was looking a bit underconfident till Dhruv arrived at the crease. And boy, man, what a kid that he is. Just giving confidence to the other batter, making his own mark, leaving his own mark, and stitching a good partnership with Gill and taking us over the line. So that was just amazing. I love the way the way he approaches to that approach to that target. So a great win. We've really got a brilliant wicketkeeper batter in Dhruv Jurel right now, and what I just liked about it is the composure that he showed. We were in a very tricky situation. A wicket here and there would have taken the game anywhere because we just had Ashwin as a regular batter, I would say, after that. A great temperament, a great composure, and what a partnership between the two youngsters.
Undoubtedly, like he was taking on the spinners in the first innings when he scored that 90 runs, but in the second innings he knew that we are under pressure and the way he played was excellent. But what do you think about Shubman Gill? Like there have been so much of criticism of him lately. He got out for some very poor scores, but I've seen 3 matches that he has done brilliantly in the second inning. So, what do you think about him?
See, he has runs on his side. 100 odd, 90 odd, and now this unbeaten half century, which helped us win the game. So yes, we have been a bit harsh on him. Our panelists have been a bit harsh on him, but the kid is scoring runs. So yes, and this was a good knock. The 100 he scored was a shaky one. 90 scored was a good one, and this half century is also, I would say, a good one because he looked stable after, as I said, Dhruv Jurel arrived at the crease. They were having a good tuning, they were having a good partnership, a very stable one. I didn't really, yes, the boundaries weren't coming, but I will take that because till the time you are not losing wickets for 20-25 overs, that's fine. As I said, the game could have gone anywhere, turned towards any side. So a good knock, and yes, Shubman has had his share of unfortunate dismissals, I would say. The short selections have been bad, but when he has played, he has made sure that India are in a safer zone, and he has again taken us over the line. So no questions to him, no criticism to him. Well played, and we just hope he continues to do that because he's an asset in across format for the Indian team.
I think after this innings, the questions around him should reduce.
Yeah.
But you talked about unfortunate dismissals. That brings me to Rajat Patidar. So, what do you think about him? Like, he has been so promising. Other players have been so vocal about his temperament, about his skills, but we have not seen that kind of a performance throughout 3 tests that he played. So,
see, when you talk about Rajat Patidar, it's the scores in front of his name that are not really to his side. If you look at the dismissals, barring that one that he was caught on a mid-on, that was a poor shot. Apart from that, he has been just unlucky, I would say, getting a inner edge, checking a shot, not even checking a shot afterwards, just ball not coming onto the bat properly. So I would still go with him in the next game. He has looked good. He has looked very, very strong with his defense in his first innings that he played. 34 odd he scored. 34, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
He scored 34 then. So he looked promising during that knock. So yeah, I would still have him in the 11, give him a chance and make back him because you are still there in our contention. It's okay, it happens. Not everyone has a great start to the career. So that's fine. You're a good player. You have been grinding in the domestic circuit for almost a decade now. You have scored loads of runs for your domestic side, so just have confidence in your skills because you're a skillful batter. You're not somebody who just goes after the bowlers or who's who's just aggressive. You know how to build up innings. You know how to stitch partnerships. So just back yourself. It's okay. The dismissals have been pretty unfortunate, but that is how the game works. It's part and parcel of the sport, and that's fine.
Okay, and
I would like Rahul Dravid to just have a chat with him because it's okay. Your defense, your technique is fine. You have a solid defense. Just stay there.
I'm sure you will be having a chat with him. But would you still have him in the 11 if KL Rahul comes back?
For sure, I'll have him in the 11. Because see, it's just the WTC points which are at stake right now. It's not the series which is at stake. We have won the series. I would keep KL Rahul fresh, because even if he comes in, it is not really going to change the complexion of the series. 4-1 will look great. But even if it is 3-2, I know I'm gonna get bashed for saying this on social media, but even if it becomes 3-2, the series is still safe. You will lose WTC points, but when you have to take a gamble, these are the times when you take a gamble, and I will have him in the 11. I don't know. I mean, I would just want him to give that last game.
Okay, so you will have him and Sarfaraz both going into the fifth test.
See, I'm happy that Sarfaraz made his debut in that manner. Okay, the disappointing run in this game was there, but that's fine. That happens. The only concern is, how is the team management looking at Sarfaraz? Because it was pretty clear that he would playing at 5. Jadeja will be coming after that, but that doesn't happen. That has been an instance a couple of times in the last game as well, if I'm not mistaken. So him playing at 6 is not really making sense for me, though he scored runs at that position as well. But if you're not really confident to have a Sarfaraz at 5, then you can have a KL Rahul at 5 and let Jadeja bat at 6 or whatever it is. And it is about team managements, how they are looking at Sarfaraz. At which position do you want to bat him? Because if you're batting him at 6 and you have a KL Rahul, then you don't really need him, because you can have a KL Rahul at 5 and bat Jadeja at 6 or whoever you want to bat at 6.
Okay. And since we are talking about the last game, what would your bowling combination look like? Will you bring Jasprit Bumrah back now that he was rested in the 4th test?
Workload manage पूरा ही कर लूँ. Series तो जीत ही चुके हो. Akashdeep has been phenomenal. Siraj will make a comeback. तो सिराज का वो एक ड्यू हो रहा है और वो एक स्पेल आएगा. वो धर्मशाला जाएंगे. श्रीलंका वाला वो आएगा. वो धर्मशाला जाएंगे तो वो एक ड्यू हो रहा है तो पूरा ही रेस्ट दे दो यार. Okay, but jokes apart, I would have played Jasprit Bumrah in all the 5 games. Even if we were 4-0 up, I would still play him, because this was the series that that's why he was rested from T20 World Cup, and his workloads were being taken care of to play the ODI World Cup and then these test series and all. So इसी सब के लिए आपने उनके initial days में जब वो इंजरी से वापस आए थे तो उनके workload को manage किया था वो ले ऑफ के बाद. So अगर आप उसमें भी उनको उस 5 मैच की सीरीज में भी एक ब्रेक दे रहे हो, then of course I don't understand this logic. So I wouldn't have given him a break in all the 5 games. I would have liked him to play all the 5 games. But जहाँ तक धर्मशाला की बात है, jokes apart, yes, I will have him just to add that add one major factor in that pace battery. I will go in with the 3 pacers, and I'll probably rest in Ashwin to maintain that workload, though he has performed really well. But I would just rest him and not Jadeja, because Jadeja also brings a lot to the table with the bat as compared to Ashwin.
Yes, right.
And I am not going to ask Kuldeep to get benched. Not at all. Like, just don't make a bowling attack around him. That's
especially on a track like the so what we did last time in India.
Exactly. The last time we played a test match in that at that venue, Kuldeep was a star, man. You can't have him. I don't understand how Kuldeep has कैसे मैनेज करा है किसी भी टीम मैनेज जो भी टीम मैनेजमेंट उस टाइम पे वो जो एक ब्रेक आया था कुलदीप के करियर में वो कैसे आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड यार.
It is surprising, but
it has been surprising. It has been it is what it is. So I will ask him to you are in my 11. That's for sure. रोहित को मैं बाद में रखूंगा. कुलदीप यादव is in my 11. That's for sure.
Okay, so let's hope that Kuldeep and Bumrah both are in the playing 11 in the 5th test. So
the thing against Ashwin, but I just want him to because it's also about the combination. I would just rather have asked him to have some rest and have Jadeja, because dropping a batter up the order would be a bit tricky, क्योंकि वो बहुत young lineup है और उसमें भी अगर आप थोड़ा सा एक रेगुलर बैटर को ड्रॉप कर दोगे तो फिर प्रॉब्लम होगा और फिर जाडेजा के ऊपर और वर्कलोड आएगा इन दैट मिडिल ऑर्डर. सो
so okay, let's see what the playing 11 for fifth test will be. India won the series, but the championship points are still at stake to qualify for the finals. We'll keep coming up with such more exciting stories and news. Stay tuned with Cricket Next. Cricket matlab?
Cricket next.